The text recounts a significant episode involving the prophet Musa Moses and the prophet's interaction with a fellow individual. It starts by mentioning the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, narrating an incident where a person named Mis'alqam was giving a sermon to the Israelites, the children of Israel. During this sermon, he was asked who among the people was more knowledgeable. It is important to note that the phrasing used here is comparative, indicating that Mis'alqam was speaking about his own knowledge in relation to that of others present, rather than claiming to be the most knowledgeable person overall. Allah reprimanded Mis'alqam for this particular claim, as knowledge should be attributed to him alone in such matters. This reprimand serves as a reminder that prophets, including Musa, are held to much higher standards than ordinary individuals. Where we might get casual or misspeak in everyday situations, prophets are expected to maintain a level of humility and awareness of Allah's absolute knowledge. To illustrate this point further, the discussion continues by referencing moments from the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, highlighting that he, too, was corrected in the Qur'an for actions that, in usual human interaction, would not be deemed wrong. For instance, he once frowned at a blind man during a conversation, which is something understandable but still raised a concern from Allah's perspective. Such instances highlight the elevated standards that prophets must adhere to. The conversation then shifts to the story of Prophet Sulaiman Solomon, who has been depicted in some narratives as becoming so engrossed in caring for his horses that he allegedly missed a prayer. However, this interpretation is met with skepticism as there is no authentic evidence to substantiate that he actually missed the prayer. Rather, a deeper reading of the text indicates that his tending to the horses may have been prompted by a desire to prepare them for a greater purpose in service to Allah. The discussion then delves into how Sulaiman's interaction with his horses should not be viewed through a lens of anger or frustration. Instead, it can be interpreted as demonstrating care for the animals he was responsible for as he checked on them upon their return. Scholars highlight that the terms used in the Qur'an signify his affection and concern, further reaffirming the integrity that must be preserved when discussing the actions of prophets. As the narrative progresses, there is a mention of a journey taken by Musa alongside his assistant, who is identified as Yusha bin Nun Joshua. They venture out to find a prophet who possesses wisdom that Musa wishes to gain. Musa learns that he must carry a fish in a basket and follow it until they reach their destination. During their travels, a mysterious incident occurs involving the fish, which unexpectedly comes to life and creates a path in the sea, resembling a mirage. The discourse emphasizes the unique experiences and lessons inherent in the stories of the prophets, showcasing how their journeys are laden with divine significance and the importance of learning from their interactions and the outcomes of their actions. Upon reaching their destination, Musa encounters a man clothed in garments that envelop him entirely. This individual questions Musa on the way they greet each other, pointing out that their form of greeting may seem inadequate. Musa is taken aback by this response but graciously introduces himself and acknowledges his background. This encounter encapsulates the essence of humility, respect, and the quest for knowledge that the prophets embody. It serves as a profound reminder of the divine standards expected of them, as well as the respect they afford to one another in various forms of interaction. Engaging deeply with these narratives prompts us to reflect on the elevated conduct of prophets and underscores the importance of maintaining reverence for their integrity throughout our discussions and interpretations. As students and followers of their teachings, we are encouraged to hold on to the lessons derived from their lives, ensuring that we approach the texts with a lens of respect and understanding.